Get ready, friends. Special night tonight, live from Prohibition Liquor, downtown Adelaide. Greetings from Adelaide. Phil Jones, Martini Whisper, live from Prohibition. Welcome everybody for something a bit different tonight. I am here with the guests of Prohibition Liquor Company in downtown Adelaide. I am having way too much fun. We're going to have a tarot reading. It's a big night. Let's move this plan out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. I hope you can hear me. Give me a wave if you can hear me alright. It's a bit noisy where I'm standing. So just give me a thumbs up or a wave in a comment so I know you can actually hear me what I'm saying because it's a bit of a joint behind me. Come on back distillery, 45 Fin. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Okay, thanks for that. Let's get cracking, shall we? So I've been invited over for the weekend. Of course, we all know it's World Gin Day tomorrow, and the occasion tonight. And I'll be jumping in for a few minutes at a time over the next hour or two. What is it, 7:30? So I'll speak about a half an hour time. So I'll come back to that, and I'm going to interview some guys behind Prohibition and distillers, and all a great crowd over here. And maybe feel very welcome. And tomorrow I'm doing a masterclass, martini masterclass next door in their bar here. So a real treat. Great to be here. And it's so exciting to be on a plane after all this time. So what we have tonight is a launch, and I'm not going to preview it just yet. Here's a preview of a bottle. A very special release tonight. When they're done. And they're making this wonderful drink. So let me see if I can pivot over here. Tick, 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 tick. So, and what they've got behind this is an invitation-only event tonight with some of the Adelaide movers and shakers and influencers and all that kind of jazz. So, quite nice to be along. And what they're releasing is the Moonlight Gin. And so I'll be talking to the distiller a little bit later about how it's made, and it's frankly quite delicious, to be honest. Gin Tonica, Zachary Lad, Standard Bay, thanks for tuning in. So I'm going to be giving in and out tonight, here live from Prohibition Liquor, and meeting the team and talking about the new release. And again tomorrow I'll be doing my martini masterclass. And on Sunday afternoon, I'll be doing a little guest appearance at the Indigo Hotel where I'm staying just around the corner here in the Central Market, downtown Adelaide, and talking about gins and martinis and cocktails as well. So, way exciting, very exciting. But what they're making tonight, so while we're waiting in about half an hour's time, what they're making tonight, these fine gentlemen behind the bar, behind the stick. I'll make it the good stuff. So they're making a Mosca Moonlight Mule. So this is the new gin release. It's absolutely delicious, but I can't tell you too much about it just yet, so you have to wait a bit longer, but I'll come back to you. And it's got with the gin, lime juice, soda, and fever tree ginger ale. And it's garnished. It's a beautiful, like a nice glass there. We've also got a Blood Moon, which has the gin, lemon juice, sugar syrup, and egg white. And it's been strained in an absinthe-rinse glass and garnished with edible lemon. So that's probably the one you'll see down the end there. I'll have to lose the cage at some point. This kid's on live TV, friends, live TV. What else is going on? Then you get a gin and tonic or a Grenache, a whole bunch of things. And if I ask them nicely, they'll probably come on TV for me as well. Okay, first. So what we've got here tonight, friends, is an invitation-only event. What they did when they had distilleries next door, right downtown Adelaide, and then they moved across and they've actually turned into private functions. So let's do a walk around, shall we? Come with me, get society. Let's go for a walk, shall we? So I'm sure you're familiar with Prohibition Liquor, but it's worth knowing that these guys have been... Oh look, food! Yum, say hi! So yes, so these guys have been in business for quite a few years, and I had the pleasure of meeting with some partners several years ago before they even opened this joint. And very collaborative, very transparent, and from the get-go, I'm sure you've all listened to bottles. Let's do a bottle here. Now it's back to front. Beautiful high production values. They have a design and marketing kind of background, but happily, and this is the point, I guess, of why I like working with these guys, is that they back their product up in beautiful packaging and backstories behind each release, with really good quality spirit. So originally it was under contract, and now they make it on their own steam with their own distillers, and you'll meet Hugh, the distiller, in a little while. Wine-based spirit, and a very interesting botanical mix. So the house style, if you like, is a very full flavoured and very approachable, but they're very careful, as I was saying before, of not doing too many releases too often, because they want, to bring their audience along on their journey, and make sure that each gin can stand on its own 2 feet. So they've got the Navy strength. This bathtub gin is a big bad boy. This one here, 69% RBV. Oh yeah, you feel that one. The Navy strength is actually fantastic. I'm just going to reach over here, guys. Excuse me, behind the bar here, very naughty. So 58% is the Navy strength. Fantastic, and you get really gentle heat, and their regular release, of course, and a few other releases. So quite innovative. Sorry. Let's get back to my little milk, shall I? Come over here. Bear with me. Hello, excuse me, gentlemen. I'm going to grab you in a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, how you doing? I'm just going to go. Thank you. All right, we're back. So yes, so if you've got a question you want me to ask you guys for Prohibition, feel free to fire away below, and I'll do my best to do that. And again, I'll be in a few minutes' time with one of the distillers here, talk about the release. At 8 o'clock, we've got speeches from the owners and founders, so I'll come back to that. And then God knows what's going to happen after that. And celebrity will ensue. And I'm also, tomorrow night, after my Monday masterclass, I'll be bar hopping around some of the really cool bars here in Adelaide. The scene is really joining. So a few years ago, I did an article about the ecosystem, where it came together where you've got urban planning, small bars, great distills, of course, the food, it all sort of came together, so it makes Adelaide a very self-contained, fabulous place to live, and of course the food's amazing. So, I'll be back, so don't go away. And we're back. Welcome back to Prohibition Liquor downtown, Plan B Distillery. Nina, thanks for tuning in. Gina Barrett, welcome back.
Welcome. Come on in, enjoy the drink.
Welcome to Adelaide, friends. Welcome to Adelaide. What are you making, mate?
We've got the new chips from Prohibition here, delicious. Red bell apples, delicious stewed apple flavours, refreshing, not overly sweet, well balanced. Well done.
I've only just met this guy. I did this interview. Who's the distiller here?
Hi guys, thanks so much for having me on. Thanks so much for the look. It's really lovely to be here. We're currently in Prohibition's next door cocktail lounge, so we're right adjacent to our distillery and our cafe. We're having a little bit of a launch. This is the first time it's been on social media, this new gin.
It's a world exclusive. It's a world exclusive.
That is very exciting, isn't it? Yeah, we've kept a really, really tight lid on this. It's really exciting to share this on.
And in fact, we're not even going to tell you what it is yet, are we? We're going to talk about it.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. So how long have you been distilling here?
So I've had the pleasure of being distilling here for about 2 years now, 18 months to 2 years. Commercial facilities are very high.
Do you think you trained from here?
So I started in my backyard about 6 years ago, before jumping into gypsy distilling around the place, and operating as a friend of mine. Wes tapped me on the shoulder, one of the owners here, and it was in a bar at about 1 in the morning, and thank you. Absolutely, and coming across just gives you the opportunity to find far more resources that I can ever get myself, and kind of come together with these guys to work to create something really, really amazing, and continue to work and make amazing stuff every day.
Because Prohibition is pretty well established. Happy World Gin Day, everybody, by the way, it's tomorrow, yes. It's like Christmas and New Year's Eve for me. It's World Martini Day next weekend. Happy days indeed. They called me too early tomorrow morning. But Prohibition is well.
Yeah, that's true.
But and I had a very good style, but
yeah, for sure. So prior to me coming on board, I stood up in Applewood. So Applewood was so good. Brandon and Laura are amazing. And so stood up there under contract, under their watch for long. But moving across, we set up a new distillery, and that had its own challenges, but also new things that can kind of happen with that. So we have a full pump still, whereas Applewood they currently have now 2 pump stills, but they're operating at the same speed all the time. And those things make big differences. shape of the still was very different. As well as access to botanics came from like botanics from different places, different sources. And we kind of had to forge our own way because we were all grown up with big kids now. So, and now we distill everything on the site in the Adelaide CBD. And the only distillery in the CBD, which is called yeah, absolutely.
And we have this. We have that going on. It's all happening. It is all happening tonight, friends. We're talking to Hugh, the head distiller here at Prohibition Liquor, just joined in. Look down to Martini Whisper. I'm here tonight, talking about their brand new release. We're jumping into that live, and then tomorrow, Martini Masterclass here tomorrow afternoon. And on Sunday, we're talking cocktails at the Indigo Hotel in the afternoon. So yeah, it's a big weekend. It's going to be really fun. So if you were to kind of describe Prohibition style, house style, is there one?
Yeah, I mean, if I was to put it down to a simple thing of people shoot a flavour, everything we do, and from the get-go, has been designed to be champagne or in a martini. So we're in your wheelhouse.
Happy place.
And because that's where the base of all good things start. And if it's from there, it'll be good as a gin and tonic. It might be pretty great in cocktails. But those are really fundamental things.
So it has to stand up right.
Exactly right. Exactly right. So we use a great base spirit with the out of South Australia, so we have the ability to help contribute to preventing what would be the biggest methane output in South Australia would be running grapes in vineyards. But through companies like we have antibiotics and current technologies, great problems. Maybe one up to spend in there, like really high quality wines. Just want to prevent it and distill it into a really user spirit. We're able to get our hands on that, redistill that, refine that, and then turn it into a really incredible gin. It has a really luscious mouthfeel. It's really nice. So I like dry spirits over the most common to have grape based spirit. I do know it's really good. It's like quite brown, maybe creamy, vanilla-y, where I get a lot more top notes, luscious kind of mouthfeel. It's quite floral, I think, in grape based spirit.
And so over time, you get much variation now.
Right, so I really don't support the spirit of the spirit remains the same. I would never not improve something for the sake of being consistent, but consistency is really important. So that's I would hope that I can look back a bottle from 6 months ago or a year from now, and I can expect the same.
But yet you're anything
That's very true. That's very true. And what maybe is going to be my job is being able to analyse botanics and look at them in different seasons and different qualities that they may get and then adjust. So because the inputs might change, the output should also change. Yeah, 100%. So it's actually really easy to distill right now with still cold because you can have a lot more control on what input water, which is where you cool off your alcohol vapor, and also your input feed is just coming from where you want to come as opposed to kind of external feed sources, which is really hard to distill in the depths of summer Adelaide when it's 40, 45 degrees. Yeah, it's a lot being in a hot shed. Super slow. So I reckon I could run this still if I wanted to, and it would be relatively effective in about 3 hours, but we take it to about 7. And so what we let, and that's post heat up. So after heat up about 7 hours of distilling, and we swap out our botanics to keep them fresh. So we do a combination of hot and vapor distillation. So hot distillation obviously different things, and they're really robust botanicals. So we put in our hot, so ginger, coriander seed, vanilla. But our more delicate botanics, our citrus peels, lavender, myrtle, tea, like whatever it is, something like this, or before it gets to this, we're able to discern that, swap it over to situation. People really, really like it. And that's, I think, why our spirit stand-ups are unique. It's real attention to detail. Yeah.
We just joined us. We're going to Hugh, the head distiller here at Prohibition Liquor. We're going to jump out in a minute, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes with the launch of this brand new gin. And we're going to talk about it. We're talking about Prohibition gin and Prohibition distilling. We're we'll come back and talk about this brand new stuff, which is actually really delicious. So stick around, and we'll be back soon. Thank you.
Thanks so much, man.
You bet.
Moonlights, I'm hoping everyone's enjoying.
Yeah!
It's been a long time coming. We've been working on this project probably close to 2 years, certainly the entire time. Hugh, head distiller, has been with us, so we're really excited to be able to launch this gin for World Gin Day 2021 and celebrate with you. So
it's just great to have everyone together. Everyone in this room means something to us in terms of being part of our journey along the way. So for us, it's just a chance to stop and actually, enjoy and celebrate for a brief moment.
say cheers to friends, family, industry.
Exactly. Yep.
Cheers.
Friends and
Well
family.
done.
Yes.
So before
Hugh's going to tell us a bit
Yeah,
about the product, so I'm going to hop
we
down.
hop down, pick you up, might ask you a few questions along the way.
G'day guys, how are we? Thanks so much for coming, guys. Thanks so much for enjoying and sharing this really amazing event with us. Moonlight Gin. I'll talk a little bit about, I suppose, the process and kind of the thematic thinking behind it. So we wanted, I suppose, for the last 18 months, we wanted to create like a really dark gin. So there's black is a really like key theme for us because we're bootleggers. We're acting under the cover of darkness. We're distilling. Yeah, distill deep at night. This gin was finished at midnight on a night. No hyperbole. No bullshit. So this gin here, we worked on something that was like floral. It was classic, but also that used new technology. So we utilized Mary, and we put all sorts of gorgeous botanics in her. So we put bloodlimes, sandalwood nuts, hibiscus. We put lilac in it as well. So it's bloodlime. Did I say bloodlime? Juniper. Yeah. So we use two different types of juniper in this gin. So we use our classic juniper, blue juniper. We also use red juniper, which is we get from Italy, which has this really gorgeous kind of sherbety note, which complements this like classic pininess that we all. I mean, that's why we're all here, right? Piney juniper gin. So that's a really cool thing, but we combine that with a rotary evaporator, so cold distillation. So when we distill alcohol, we distill it at about 80 degrees Celsius, and that's when the alcohol will start to boil off, and then we can capture that, and that's how we get our gin. But if we do that at a lower temperature, but near to a vacuum, we can actually do that at a really cold temperature. So one of the most exciting things about this gin in particular is we cold distilled Pink Lady apples. So we juiced a whole bunch of apples, and we distilled off that juice and created something that's fresh and fragrant and vibrant, and put that into the gin as well. We also cold distilled more red juniper and more hibiscus, and that just captures these incredible top notes, which I really think elevate this gin into this really special kind of place. Really cool in a G&T. I think it's like very vibrant, very smashable, and a really beautiful colour.
Where's the colour come from here?
So butterfly pea is a big thing, but we also incorporate some of our other botanics into it. Secret botanics, but yeah, magic botanics. They take it from this really deep, like moonlight, midnight purple, I think, to this really vibrant magenta. It's really amazing.
It is.
Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cool. So Adzi.
Cheers.
What's the thing?
Okay, so us as a bunch of designers, design is part and parcel with everything we do around here. So when we were working around the moon theme, it was really, we were working with a black gin, which gave us the opportunity to reveal something that you wouldn't see when the bottle was full. So the moon was a fairly obvious connection, but at the same time we've got our little bootlegger there who's hanging out in the moonlight. It is really about this notion of reflecting the richness of the product in the beautiful dripping of the black wax, the black on black in the treatment and the labels, and our design team in Tours have been working tirelessly on everything from what you see on screen to what you see printed to the bottles and the whole works. Everything goes down to socials tomorrow, so we've been pretty much running ourselves through the ringer for the last week, writing some lovely words for the backs of labels.
Yep.
But so for us, as you know, if you know me, design is as much a part of this exercise as it is the spirit that goes in the bottle. So for us, it's a reflection of what we do as a brand, and it is something that we hope that you enjoy when the product sits on the shelf.
Absolutely. And what I love about the design in particular is the rise of the moon. So as you drink down, the moon reveals itself, and I think, your team's absolutely nailed it. So well done. Cheers, mate. And then obviously with every good launch, there's some thank yous that need to go out.
Of course.
So we've got some amazing people that help us do what we do every day. I guess starting with Hugh, who puts the juice in the bottle to start with.
Yes.
Toolbox, what they do on a daily basis for us, not only what goes on the bottle, but all the marketing material behind the brand. It keeps us, I guess, looking very ahead of where we probably could be if we weren't teamed up with Toolbox. So you are pushing us into the future, and we love what you do on a daily basis. I guess the whole PLC team, like what they do, like they've helped design the drink with Hugh. Every taste along the way, so it's a whole inclusive process. Big hats off to Mrs. Carpenter. She's pulled this event together and held us. We've gone through a few health issues, as you might have known.
That's another story.
Another story. And then obviously
Irene, where is Irene hiding somewhere?
Oh, there she is! So what we see tonight, the theatre of it all, Irene, you're amazing. This is a beautiful show.
It was nice to be able to put on a bit of a spectacle that reflects the product. So
absolutely.
It's lovely.
And then the food that we're being served from Yvonne, if she's out here at all. Yvonne, no? Yes. Hey, excellent. Absolutely. And then obviously to each and every one of you, thank you for coming and sharing the journey with us. Thank you for pushing us. Thank you for your feedback and your love and support, because without you guys, we wouldn't be where we are.
If you're here tonight, you mean something to us, and we really appreciate it.
So cheers, everyone. Enjoy.
So yes, the exclusive world debut of a new Australian gin from Prohibition Liquor Company here in downtown Adelaide. It's called the Moonlight Gin. And as this guy, if you watched the previous live little clip, it's beautifully designed, but that's not the point. It actually tastes delicious too. So in the glass, there's a beautiful rose colour, but it's dry, it's not sweet. So in the bottle, as you can see, they've always been, this is their style, beautifully presented, probably the most expensive gin bottles in Australia. And there's backstories on the back of it, and then as you drink it, the moon appears. So it's a perpetuating kind of mystery. It's really, really lovely, actually. So what I can tell you is about the actual ingredients very well. So the botanicals. So feel free to keep. So the thing about Prohibition spirit you need to know is Prohibition liquor, I should say. All those spirits are based on a wine-based spirit. So if you watch the previous clip I was talking to distiller earlier on, that makes a big difference in our mind. It's softer and rounder as opposed to a grain-based spirit, which many gins are. So it's very appealing to my palate. So Nathan, thanks for putting in. So last installment here. I'm going to talk about this last little bit. So it looks black, but in the glass, I'll turn around here, you can see what the glass is doing. You can see the colour changes, different combinations. Very, very clever. It's not a gimmick, and the flavour again is quite dry, very sophisticated. So here's the botanical list. It has juniper, fresh red juniper, coriander seed, orris roots, sandalwood nut, blood lime, lemon peel, grapefruit peel, black gory berry, butterfly pea flower, pink lady apple, citric, clove, lilac and honeybush. So really, really interesting mix of things, but as a drink, nice and actual. So the guys in action here are making up the cocktails, the sours, gin tonics and the rest of it. But it's a lovely spirit. So it's a world debut. the great Prohibition will be invited by Prohibition to come here to Adelaide and talk about this tonight. So if you've missed the other clips, jump in first and then check them out about the backstory about Prohibition and how this gin is kind of made and the official launch. So I hope we see a new gin released in Australia in such fine style. Thank you Adelaide, thank you Prohibition for having me on, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you through and look out for other live adventures around cocktail bars around Adelaide. I'm having my tinny class tomorrow night, which I'll be broadcast live as well, here from downtown Prohibition Liquor. And I'm having a drink. So here's to you, stay well, stay cozy, and thanks for tuning in as always. Good night. See you all.